Welcome to tonight's game. It promises to be a good one between the Georgetown Hoyas and the North Carolina Tar Heels. And, of course, here's our starting lineup.
Check out these playmakers. The kids at the point should give us a show tonight.
Tonight we've got two skilled big men that'll be going toe-to-toe with one another. Number 50 might be one of the best floor leaders in the country right now.
The player who'll be guarding tonight is also a tremendous leader, Brad. This has potential to be one of the great matchups of the year, baby.
Well, Dick, let's get this one started and see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we go. So here we go. Work the perimeter.
Spacing's so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
They get an open look for three. Nope. On the outside. Ten on the shot clock. From way outside. No good. Number 5 handles the pass. Both teams looking to get things going here. Here comes a pick.
Hey, ball screens are such an important part of the game these days. Guys are so creative when it comes to using that ball screen.
They still don't score. Looking to move it around the perimeter. Can he beat the buzzer? He rips it from downtown.
Oh, what a great job transition.
There's the rejection. Missed it. Here comes the ball screen. Escapes the trouble and makes a pass out. Number 50 is called for the foul. Oh, and you can see the frustration as he picks up the foul.
Oh, that's a bad foul right there, Brad.
So the inbound play on the baseline. Had a momentary look from three-point land. The student body has got it going on. They look to be filled with rage and eager for a win.
You can't forget about them. The witty humor and dedication to their teams. You can't find this in any other team sport.
Working it around the perimeter. goes for three. Whoa, not a good decision to take that shot.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was thinking there. It looks as though they have a shooter spotting up.
Cross court. He intercepts it.
High stepping it, man. Take a look right here. Little Baryshnikov in shorts, little ballerina hanging in the air.
He's a jack of all trades. For the bucket, number 4 is called for the defensive foul. Second team foul. Things are going well, and it's going well for the school mascot, too.
I tell you, I love those mascots. They put so much enthusiasm and energy into it.
The Tar Heels will step to the line for the first time. He hits it. Makes the shot. Well, let's take a look here at the tempos for both these teams tonight.
Well, it looks like both of them are going to be battling to see who can control the tempo and put pressure on the opponent.
He takes the open jumper.
In and out with tough luck.
Number 22 receives the pass. Looking for a good shot.
They say forget about it, and then he does a little dribbling act here and turns it over.
I want to thank you for joining us tonight with Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews. I'm Brad Nessler. For three. Too strong. On the outside. He attempts the jump shot, strokes the 2, pushes it up. He throws it up from downtown. Poor decision there to shoot that 3.
Hey, a few more of those, he may wind up on a bench.
Let's see if they can get a good shot this trip. Now they work it around the perimeter. With the catch. Nice execution on the spin.
I'll tell you, great spin move to the basket.
Number 1.
Pushes it up.
The assist to number 21.
He shoots from the top of the circle and score it.
Number 15, 4-2.
Up and inside.
Takes the jumper. Good for two.
Number 21, 4-2. The assist to number 5.
The fans start to chant.
Who says there's no such thing as a home court advantage? Look at that spacing.
He bombs from outside. Off target. Pushes it up. Tries for two. Up and in.
Number 21, 4-2. The assist to number 1.
They work the perimeter. And the ball goes out of play. Number 22 comes in for his first go-around tonight, Dick.
I'll tell you, the offense doesn't miss a beat when this guy comes in.
Let's check in courtside with Aaron Andrews. Aaron?
Brad, both coaching staffs expected this to be an even matchup. Who will throw the first punch, and how will the other react?
Thanks, EA, our third member of our team, and our sideline reporter, keeping us up to date with what's taking place behind the scenes and around the bench. Good job, EA.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing. This defender is resilient, still applying pressure.
With the big shot, he showed some range on that shot.
Number 11, 4-3.
They'd like to get it inside to the low block. Unable to so far. Nice job of packing it in defensively.
Yeah, they're really doing a great job packing it in, and a great job of anticipating that lateral pass.
He'll visit the charity stripe. First one, good. Second shot, no good. And there's what the game tempo is looking like tonight.
A little half-court action and a little fast breaking, Brad. As a result, we have a balanced tempo reading.
He passes it out of the trap. Goes up for two. The lay-in.
Hey, Brad, it's embarrassing to get scored on like that.
On the dribble, gives it up. Gets the ball and now faces his man down in the low block.
Oh, very aggressive player once he got up in the face-up position in the post.
For two. Up and in.
Number 24, 4-2.
Launches it. He gets the bucket to fall.
Number
Roll that one back.
Pushes it up. The ball goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Possession goes to North Carolina.
Ball's coming from the sideline.
Very soft defensively, no pressure on a basketball.
And with that, there's going to be some open jumpers if they don't pick up defensively. The lay-in.
Number 13, 4-2.
I'll tell you, he missed the post guy. The post guy had the great angle, was locking on the box.
Shots off the mark. Pushes it up. For the bucket. Up and in.
Number 14, 4-2.
They work it around the perimeter. Tries for two. Perfectly executed.
Number 30.
And there's sort of a snapshot of our game tempo.
Long possessions, a few fast breaks is the reason for that, Brad.
Off the rim and no good. With a quarterback pass. With the catch. Nice execution on the spin.
I'll tell you, great spin move to the basket.
4-2.
Who will win the battle of tempos here tonight? That's what we want to know right now, Dick.
Well, Brad, controlling the tempo can be very difficult, especially for the entire game. But if you stick with your strengths and make changes when needed, winning becomes a lot easier.
Number 31 takes the feed. Goes for the deep one. Off the mark.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. What's even more important, they'll have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. Goes up for two. The lay-in.
Number 11.
There's the tempo for the game thus far.
It's definitely been a slower-paced game, Brad. Very few opportunities to push the ball.
Number 14, 4-2.
Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. Off the mark with that shot. With a long bomb. For two. Up and in.
Number 24, 4-2.
Well, whose team tempo will win out? That's the question right here, Dick.
You know, Brad, tempo is always important. Every team has their philosophy, and it's up to the players to follow the game plan.
They'll work it around the arc. With the big shot. Jumper won't go. Well, let's check in with Erin Andrews and what she's got in store for us. Erin?
Coach has been quite animated over here on the sidelines. It's all positive, though. He's pleased with the manner in which they're playing their up-tempo style. I overheard him saying that if this continues, he likes his team's chances. Guys?
Aaron Andrews, our sideline correspondent, as usual, providing that extra bit of insight. Gets the ball and now faces his man down in the low block.
Very aggressive player once he got up in a face-up position in the post.
For the bucket, the lay-in.
Number 20, 4-2.
Rejects it. He passes it out of the trap. Gave it up. Goes up for two. Can't get the shot to drop as we continue to track the game's tempo.
Well, Brad, as the meter indicates, the game has been pretty balanced in terms of tempo. Some short possessions and a few longer ones. Dump it inside. Escape the trap.
Steals a pass. Good defensive stance there against the spin move.
Well, the key is to beat him to the spot, and he did a great job. He anticipated that spin move.
Moving it around the perimeter. Turnaround jumper.
I tell you, what a nice turnaround jump shot. Soft as velvet, fading away, impossible to block.
Looking for a good shot. Open for a shot. Can't seem to find the stroke from the arc, Dick.
And they're missing wide open looks too, Brad.
They work it around the perimeter. For two. Up and in.
Number 31,
Pushes it up.
And the fans love it. Jump with joy, fan. Hey, that's my guys yelling.
4-2.
Work the perimeter.
Spacing's so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
For the bucket. The Tar Heels have found a player who cannot seem to miss, Dick.
Brad, he's on fire.
At the end of the first half, the Hoyas are behind by 3.
The Georgetown Hoyas, 27.
It's been a tight battle so far, Dick. Do you have a highlight of the half in your book?
There was some nice inside play in the first half. We'll have to see which team continues to pound the ball inside in the second half.
Closed captioning is brought to you by...
It's time to get back to the court, Dick, and see how this second half plays out. Well, we're halfway through the contest, Mr. Vitale. What about those points of emphasis of yours?
I think they've done an insufficient job so far and do not seem prepared. We covered some important points during the pregame, and I don't think they've achieved any of them. They must do a much better job in the second half.
Thanks, Mr. Vitale. We'll see how they adjust their style of play for the second half. Number 10 is put back in the game.
Hey, this team easily comes apart without him out there, Brad.
Dick, two great players now heading into the second half. We watched them through the first half, and they played it pretty dead even. We'll see what happens here in the second half.
I tell you, there's no doubt they're PTPers. They're prime-time performers. They like the big moment, and they make big plays.
That's going to be a 5-second call. Credit that to the defense. And there's a look at the backcourt comparison, Dick.
I'll tell you, Brad, you always want to know how the primary ball handlers are doing. Are they getting their teams quality shots, good opportunities? The team which takes care of these things usually is in a better position to win a game.
On the outside. Ten seconds to put up a shot. Just hoping for the best. Scorches the net.
Number 4.
Pushes it up. That spin move not successful, Dick.
I tell you, great job on the defense not allowing him to make that turn.
Oh, and he's not going to be happy with that call.
Well, it's a silly foul right there, but look at his face. His facial expression tells it all.
Looking to move it around the perimeter. He tries the jumper. Off the mark. The shooting guard gets the ball. He couldn't get it to fall. On the dribble, gives it up. There's the fake. Jumper. Number 5 is charged with the foul. First personal foul.
Number 5. That is his first personal. Team foul number 2.
At the line. Free throw is good. Rims out. He cleans the glass. Gave it up. A little two-man action. On the dribble, gives it up. Tries for 2. Perfectly executed.
Number 50 for 2. The assist to number 5.
Had a momentary look from three-point land. Looks at a 3. And they don't score there either. Well, let's take a look here at the tempos for both these teams tonight.
Well, it looks like both of them are going to be battling to see who can control the tempo and put pressure on the opponent. Look at speed. I tell you, man, there's nothing like having athleticism and quickness.
Working it around the perimeter. He shoots from the top of the circle. Number 22 picks up the foul. First personal foul.
North Carolina.
Number 21 steps to the line for the first time. Hits the first shot. Misses the second. Looking for a good shot. Wide open. The crowd is definitely doing their thing. Listen to the chant.
Who says there's no such thing as a home court advantage?
Number 21 comes up with it. Goes up for two. Way off target. We talk about team styles all the time, Dick. What do half-court teams look to do?
Hey, they play slower in transition and wouldn't look to attack as much as some up-tempo teams. Typically, they are very patient when it comes to half-court offense.
Number 4 handles the pass. Gave it up. For two. And in and out. Here comes the ball screen. The point guard takes the feed. On the outside. With a jumper. The Tar Heels have got to continue to get him the ball.
They need to keep feeding him the ball. It's simple.
The assist to number 4.
Now they work it around the perimeter. Number 21 grabs it. Number 22 takes the feed. There's a bad pass right to the defender.
Dump it inside.
Lets it fly. Great shot. What are some of the things that up-tempo teams will look to do, Dick?
Well, you need to have some great athletes, Brad. Guys who can get up and down the court and make plays going at incredible speeds.
They've got a three-point shooter spotting up. He doesn't get the hoop. On the dribble, gives it up.
Hey, these guys are starting to look tired, Brad. Look at that spacing.
Number 21's modest play is having a negative effect on his composure. Emotionally, he couldn't be much lower, I don't think.
Emotionally, he needs some inspiration.
4-2.
The Hoyas are definitely known for their slower style of play.
Hey, based on what we've seen in their personnel, the half-court style suits them well, Brad. They really rely on spacing and team offensive concepts to score. Longer, drawn-out possessions, as opposed to quick shots, is definitely their style.
Now the turnaround jumper.
Nothing but nylon. Nice, smooth turnaround jumper. The only negative, he's falling away. If he misses, he's got no rebounding ability.
Well, let's check in with Erin Andrews and what she's got in store for us. Erin?
The Hoyas, coming into this game, wanted to play at a pace which suits their ball club. Specifically, they want the tempo to be on the slow side. Offensively, have longer drawn-out possessions, and defensively, force their opponent into tough contested shots. At this point, the coaching staff is happy with their team's current style of play.
Thanks, EA. Erin Andrews providing that extra bit of insight for us. They work the perimeter. He launches the bomb. He can't get the hoop to fall. The Tar Heels are all about up-tempo style, aren't they, Dick?
That's a good observation, Brad. Typically, up-tempo teams at the offensive end of the floor will crash the boards. Defensively, they'll often leak a guy out in transition in hopes of getting an easy basket. Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
Trying to come up with a steal, and they do. There's a look at the current tempo for the game.
Two teams who are picking and choosing when they want to push the ball, Brad.
1-4-2.
Robs him of the ball.
The offense can't get that break going.
These boys have really done their homework. The lay-in.
Number 4-4-2. The assist to number 1.
They'd like to get it inside to the low block. Unable to so far. Nice job of packing it in defensively.
Yeah, they're really doing a great job packing it in. Did a great job of anticipating that lateral pass.
He shoots from the top of the circle. Number 22 shows his range.
Number 22, 4-3. The assist to.
Looks like they want a TO, Dick.
Hey, the motor's running, baby. Coach has got to figure out how to stop this run.
Who's there? You got Richard? Yeah, Legion. You know what I'm saying? We're all good for standing line. But you're going to get backside action. You guys got to be able to come off. Make sure you tell the truth. All right? But you're going to start out there. Okay? Show.
Back to the live action we go. Kicks it out.
That was really a nonchalant pass. Get that sucker out of the game, man. Nice looking bucket off the break, Brad.
4-2.
Number 22 gets the ball.
I'll tell you, he missed the post guy. The post guy had the great angle, was locking on the box.
Let's go courtside. What do you got for us, Aaron?
Brad, before the game, both coaches and players said they were looking forward to tonight's matchup. Whose weaknesses will be exposed and who will really step up? Guys?
EA, of course, our third member, getting that additional insight and dealings from the sideline. They work it around the perimeter. He tries to knock down the three. That's good.
Number 5, 4-3. The assist to number 13.
For the bucket. And he missed. Cross court. He's all alone. Nope. Well, let's check in with Erin Andrews and what she's got in store for us. Erin?
Well, guys, it's obvious the coaching staff wants the team to slow it down. The tempo is definitely not where they want it. The players have been instructed to run the shot clock offensively and force the opposition to play defense for extended periods of time.
Our trusty sideline reporter, Erin Andrews, keeping everyone on their toes there on the sideline. Attempts the Hail Mary. He doesn't get the hoop. Pushes it up. Takes the medium range jumper. Missed it. Here they go in transition.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. What's even more important, they'll have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. The Hoyas usually employ that half-court style of play, wouldn't you say, Dick?
These types of teams will be pretty solid in the half and quarter court. Throughout the season, they will perfect their half-court play. Offensively, they'll get better, and defensively, they'll improve as well.
Tries for two. He hits the shot.
Number 14, 4-2.
Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. Hurries it to beat the clock. Perfectly executed.
Number 30, 4-2. The assist to number 22.
Goes up for two. Yikes, misses the easy one. They'll work it around the arc. He gets it off in time. The ball goes out of play. Dick, to you, what are the numbers saying in terms of bench scoring here?
Well, you know, Brad, really, when you think of good basketball teams, they're usually teams that are strong when they have strong 6th, 7th, and 8th men on their roster. They fare much better than other clubs. Quite often, a 6th Man of the Year award will go to a team that goes deep into tournament play.
Number 22 gets the ball.
Dump it inside.
He clears some space with a fadeaway. He misses the fadeaway. The point guard receives the ball. Moving it around the perimeter. He gets the rejection. The point guard takes the pass. Gave it up. Jumper. He misses the jumper. He strips him clean. The Tar Heels are on the run. For two. Up and in.
Number 5, 4-2.
The center gets the ball. Looking for a good shot. Turnaround jumper. The Hoyas have a hot hand right now that's scoring for them at the moment.
Brad, he's on fire.
Number 3, 4-2.
It's a 9-point lead.
Well, 9 points still keeps you in the game, though, Brad. They can't have a breakdown here, though.
They work it around the perimeter. I got to be sure they'll continue to look to foul here, Dick.
Now it's a matter of clock management, Brad. They have to foul in order to be able to get to that winner's circle.
Well, Dick, it's obvious to me that they are starting to heat things up right now.
I'll tell you one thing. They're getting good shots, and they're making them count. They're in a groove, baby. And when they're in a groove, that court looks like an unbelievable Atlantic Ocean instead of a teapot.
9 points is the difference now.
A difference that can change in a heartbeat if you ain't careful, Brad.
The offense sets up from the sideline. And yet another foul.
Foul 2, number 21.
So they'll inbound on the near sideline. And yet another foul as they're just trying to hang on here.
Hey, now it's a matter of clock management, Brad. They have to foul in order to get back in this game.
He takes the wide open shot, and he can't hit the shot. Well, the coach doesn't like what he's seeing right now. He's called a timeout.
Short down.
Who's there? You got Richard? Good. Lead you. You know what I'm saying? We're all good for standing one. So if you're going to get back by action, if you guys are going to come off, make sure you tell the truth. All right? Come on. Okay? Show.
Ball coming in from the sideline.
Substitution, North Carolina.
Number 21 takes the feed. Work the perimeter.
Spacing's so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
He puts up the tray.
Don't waste a lot of time. Foul right away.
4-3.
Dick's 6-point lead here.
They have to keep applying the pressure if they want to win this one, Brad.
And they continue to foul to stop the clock.
Defensive foul 2, number 4.
Sideline inbounds. North Carolina is now in the bonus.
He has foul 7. Substitution, Georgetown. Shooting bonus, number 5.
He goes to the line. Makes the front end of the 1-and-1. Dick, they're really getting it done from the line tonight, aren't they?
And a surprisingly collective effort, Brad.
No doubt. That line is really being good to him tonight, Dick.
That line's always good, Brad. These guys just have to make good use of it.
Georgetown.
Who's there? You got Richard? Good. Lead you. Standing one. So if you're going to get back by action, good. Lead you. All right? Come on. Who's there? You got Richard? Good. Lead you. Who's there? You got Richard? What? Legion. You gotta come off. Make sure you tell the truth. Okay? Go.
I get a feeling they've changed things up a little bit, Dick.
We'll see what they come up with, Brad. The lead is up to 8.
They could be starting to pull away here, Dick. Picked off. They get it out into transition. The shooting guard handles the pass. Kicks it out. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll throw this one in from the side. On the dribble, gives it up. Well, during pregame, we emphasize some points, and likewise at the half. Dick, now your final thoughts.
Those points of emphasis are based on a team style of play. Delivering on all, if not most of those points, should help secure the victory. Understanding your team's strengths and weaknesses is so important, Brad. I can't emphasize that enough.
You got to know your strengths and weaknesses, and if you don't, it often results in losses. Quite a few gems in tonight's matchup, but none shone brighter than this one. Tonight's Pontiac game-changing performance. Dick, you look back, it was a great matchup. We expected it to be, and it turned out to be everything we'd hoped for.
Well, that's how you win. You got to execute as a team. You got to make sure the right people shoot the shot. And I'll tell you, the PTPers are responding, but they're responding within a team concept.
North Carolina wins in this very competitive outing tonight.
Well, they may have come in a little overconfident, but they held their composure at the end.
It's been a fun game, and as always, my partners alongside have enjoyed you being with us. For Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews, I'm Brad Nessler. Good night, everybody.